friends, welcome. So today we are in the primary bedroom again, and a few weeks ago, if you caught the window dilemma video, you've seen the fall refresh. Well, now we're going to take it into Christmas with things that I already own. Now this season for Christmas, I am really challenging myself to use what I already own on Christmas things. So I thought it would be fun to show you what you can do in a little bit of time, less than 30 minutes, to change out your room and give it a whole new feel. We went with our neutral bedding. We left that on the bed. Just gives us a very neutral background to build on. So you could do this with any color that you want in your room. We're doing it for Christmas now, but keep that in mind. How can you take these ideas and use them in your own home? You could also do this concept in a guest room, if not your primary bedroom. A tall pencil tree works really well in the corner to give vertical space and bring in that festive feel. You could do it with a small tabletop tree too. If you enjoy home and garden decorating ideas, I would love to have you here. Feel free to subscribe for more projects like this. So I started my base on my pillows with the white ones I'd already had. Then I added a couple of red pillows against the white bedding. This color feels really fresh and gives instant Christmas energy without changing the whole palette. I also added this red throw. I've had it for years and it adds warmth without making the room feel heavy. You don't need a big Christmas blanket. Just a hint of color is enough. You can already see with just the little bit we've added so far, it's giving the room a total transformation. So do you have colors that you want to add in for Christmas? It doesn't have to be a traditional red. There are so many beautiful colors that would work for a Christmas makeover. So what do you do if you have a chair in your room and it's not going with the colors? In this case, this blue tub chair works perfect in our room. It's the perfect size, but it needed a Christmas update. Instead of moving it out of the room, I decided to drape a throw blanket over it. This instantly hides the color clash and keeps that texture with just a hint of the blue peeking out. Now we're also going to tie in a little poinsettia next to the chair on that little milk stool that we thrifted earlier this year. That just ties in that color, pulls in more of that red, and just gives us a little bit of garden inside with the plant. Changing the pictures can shift the tone of the whole room. I swapped out the fall artwork for some softer winter Christmassy prints. But they were the old weathered barnwood frame look, and I didn't care for that, so I took Rub and Buff to make them more gold, and I think it turned out really nice, and that was the look I was going for. So then I also took the Rub and Buff and put a little bit on a paintbrush, put some on the actual painting to tie the gold in. So I put some down here, and then on this other painting, I added some gold to the pine cones and to the vase, just to tie in all that gold. And that was a quick, easy fix. So if you find something that you really like, but maybe it's not that right color, could you paint it? And if it's on a canvas, usually you can add a little bit of color to it and it works out fine. Okay, so let's bring the garden inside with some faux plants and then use some books that we already had that bring in our colors, that red, the navy in the chair on the red of the book. I'm pulling all that together, decorating with a candle because that's going to add that cozy warmth. This one is in the shape of an ornament, very festive looking. Next, to balance out our pictures, we're going to hang a Christmas wreath. Now, if you don't have a Christmas wreath on hand, do you have a green wreath, a boxwood wreath, something you've used maybe all season long that you could add a little bit of Christmas ribbon to, maybe a few berry picks, and you have instant Christmas feel on a basic green wreath. So if you don't have a green Christmas wreath on hand, don't feel like you need to go out and buy one. Do you have something that you could repurpose? And then we're going to add a few little things on our other end table. A picture, another book that's tying in that blue chair, And then a Christmas tree in golds, because we're tying in some of those gold colors that we're using in the room too. And then I had a set of these on hand, 3 little deer. So we're gonna put a couple on this end table and put another pick of greenery with some berries on it, tying in that wintry feel, and then adding the 3rd deer on the other end table to tie that in. So just giving us a very cozy Christmas feel without being overdone. And of course, we've got to light our candle. So I hope you enjoyed seeing Fall to Christmas in less than 30 minutes using what I had on hand just to give it a little festive feel. And I do really like the red and the white contrast. And I think Chloe's really liking it too. What do you think? So if you're liking this concept of using what you already have on hand for Christmas time, I have put a playlist together of the different areas of the house that I have done this in. So you might want to check out those for more inspiration. I'll link them at the end. Well, have a great week and I'll see you in our next video.